on this man. Ted Williams gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the 6th inning, but he couldn't get out of the 6th inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches. But in this game, if he's able to execute, minimize the pitches early in the game, I think he'll have a chance to go deeper in the game.
Third baseman.
Stepping up now, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Big number 67 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my...
Digging in once again, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Number 1, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First and second here with nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll just reset things here.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up.
Digging in and looking for more, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, government, no one better here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Down but not out. That base hit right there. Now you move the tying run into scoring position. Let's see if they can come up with another clutch hit.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. A winning run at first with nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's George Springer. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Miami Marlins get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Into the box, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Squared that one up just a little late. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing pretty good. That 1-run win yesterday was a big victory on the road, and now you turn around real quick with the day game. You keep that momentum. You don't even want to go to sleep. You want to come right to the park and go play.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Springer.
Chen sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, 2 down.
Absolutely jump.
Ready for another shot now. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard to short. Descalzo is up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready now, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Designated hitter, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Hard ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
George Springer.
Your turn now, no bet.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the left for Houston.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shut.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three. Aaron Nola gets the start for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. Line drive to left. Escobar is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as you see right there on the team leaderboard, that moves him all the way up to 60 now for the campaign.
Carlos Correa.
And now the runner's trying for third. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. The tag. So a 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Aaron Nola earns win number 4 on the season. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot. So coming to the plate, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Davis.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base run. Striding in once again, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Takes this the other way to right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in once again, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play. And he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Ready once again, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Buckeye.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, be patient.
Here it comes on 0-2. Shot towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Travis rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Carlos Correa.
0-2 count and the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to...
Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Orioles cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Alec Asher earns win number 7 on the season. Brad Peacock was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros, thank you for attending.
First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Stepping up to the plate, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's George Springer. He's always a long ball threat, currently fourth in the American League in that department.
George Springer.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 1 for 15.
Carlos Correa.
The 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Buckeye.
To short, hit hard. Beckham is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Stepping into the box, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. This is line to left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Blaine Hardy claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles records the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Vance Worley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first. Campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Third baseman, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Digging in to try it again. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is there, one away.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. And that one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. His crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Descalso is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Ready for another chance. George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Descalso on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. Having had a little fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Miami Marlins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm a little concerned about the struggle.
Digging in now, Daniel Descalso. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. We start off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And drive that pitch on. Here you go.
And that's in there, base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Hood. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
JT Realmuto.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Buckeye backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up.
Now batting, number 39.
One down, one down.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hood has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final line.
Yeah, just a great
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Now batting, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The tag, and he is out at second. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power.
Russell Martin now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Russell Martin.
We got one out here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit to third. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run is scored. Are in. And a relay home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Springer.
Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Michael.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. There goes the runner. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. Digging in once again, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit hard towards second, but there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Martin.
On the ground to third. Back. And he's set down 1 away. Hitting in once again, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, right guy, no one's better up there, kid. Hey, meet me right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
Takes this the other way to right. Saunders is there, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Final line score this afternoon.
Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Joe Biagini is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around. He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. 1-2, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry on to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. A hit in 2 tries so far. To short, hit hard. Taken there by Lowry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye.
Sir Dudenstein.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Travis rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give 1 up. That's a big run.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let her rip one time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To the right side and through, a base hit. Buckeye rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
The batter, the
stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. Lifetime against this pitcher. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Saunders is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Hey, see you in the rip.
Now the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Saunders, and the inning is over. Astros digging in and looking for more. Sir Dudenstein, Buckeye. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1. 7 runs, 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive to left. Number 15 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little...
So coming to the plate, number 15. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 today. The Houston Astros with their 80th win to pace the division. Aaron Nola earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 37th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.